Yes. Whenever you're ready. Where are we going?
Back towards Orchard and Park.
All right, so tell me when you're there.
Orchard and Park.
How do you know?
Well, I just walked back that way. I don't know for sure yet.
All right, let's analyze. And in the middle of analyzing, if we do get a car that goes past us, let's try to align.
Align myself, yeah.
All right, so let's listen. Nicely done. Let me check your feet. Pretty on the little off. But I think for all right, so what was that car telling you?
You went that way.
What is that way? What
On Park.
on what way?
You went from east to west.
Where's that? What am I saying?
You're not supposed to move even just to listen to that part?
Right. We want to listen standing still in our aligned state. We want to be aligned to what, do you think?
To cars, to the sidewalk, to the intersection.
But we want a particular alignment. We want an alignment of the alignment that we have come to. So we've been walking down Orchard.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to stay in that direction before we make a change in direction.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to watch is what your feet are doing right now, is they're kind of turned along Park a little bit rather than in the direction of Orchard. So I want your whole body, including your feet and your shoulders and everything, to be aligned with Orchard. The only way we can do that is with a car. The more you move around, the more you move your feet,
the more you lose it.
You think you're doing fine, and then the car comes and it could be behind you at that point,
mm-hmm.
right? So it has to be done with automobile traffic. All right.
So park's going which way? Park's going from east to west?
Yes. Like the park is in east-west. What we're going to do is we're going to say, what's the main road that we turned off of to get here? You remember?
Port Washington.
Port Washington Boulevard.
That's also east to west.
Well, that's the problem.
We don't know.
It starts out east-west, but through all the meanderings and the turns, it ends up being a north-south boulevard. So for our neighborhood,
It's
and our intents and
north-south.
purposes, it's parallel with Orchard. So we're going to name Port Washington Boulevard. We have to scratch all the previous stuff. It's a boundary on the western end of our neighborhood, and it's going north and south, just like Orchard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's parallel to Orchard. Do you know about how far away we are from Port Washington?
What was it that way?
Yeah.
I hear more.
You hear
cars
more
that way.
traffic down there. So that's another nice thing. So you're probably within 1 or
2 blocks.
2 blocks of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a nice thing to be able to hear that far away. Because that, you could always find Port Washington Boulevard, which is a great artery. All right, great. We've got a car. What street is it on?
Orchard.
Listen.
Stopping.
So here, and try to get your feet together, get those feet. So that would be a line. There's another one coming from behind you. Check your alignment. You hear that? How straight you are with the Orchard. So you're in a good position now where you want to cross park. That's what alignment is for. It's also putting you in a very particular way on Orchard Park so that increases your orientation ability.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you good, clear auditory information from both streets to have a right angle to the streets, to the intersection, is your alignment. It's very important that we work on that at every intersection, that you work that your feet and your shoulders are in the
They're
same
supposed to be
direction.
together?
No, but they should be in the same direction as your shoulders. Let's listen to this car. Okay, what time did we start this lesson? Was it 10:30? Okay.
Turning from Orchard onto Park? Or coming from Park?
It definitely went what direction on Park?
It went east?
Yeah, went east on Park. So that we know for sure. Where it started from, you're not clear on. Could have turned, could have come from the west.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. We're going to get better at that the more we listen. And sometimes, if you get your hair and get it behind your ears, sometimes it helps to hear. Let's listen. There's another car coming. It's a nice loud car. I don't know if you can expose your ears. There's a car coming. Where did that car come from? What car? It did come, right? So it came from Port Washington. That's what we could say. Like, what about this one?
Also.
From Port Washington. So how do you know that it's not turning from Orchard?
I didn't hear it come this way.
Good. So it's the direction of it is down west of you, coming up. That's important to distinguish because you'd like to know where it's coming from, what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Any questions about the technique or what is happening?
No?
Anything else?
No?
But are you going to be able to move your hair back to here?
Yeah, I should be able to after I take my blindfold off.
All right. So what I want you to do is there a way to do blindfold with the hair not in front of your ears when we're out here?
Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just if I do it before.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you'd like to say about your student, Linda?
I think you did great, Hindi. You did a wonderful job. I think you did great intersection analysis, which was today's lesson. You were able to really tell where the cars were coming from. You were working on your cardinal directions. I can tell you built those up real quickly from your knowledge. I think from where you started to now, I think you probably feel a little bit better about cardinal direction. How do you feel? Am I right?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll get better as time goes on.
Yeah, yeah. How do you think you did is even more important than how I think you did.
Learning.
That's not such a positive
No,
response.
I did good for what we're starting with.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm proud of you. I think you did great, and I think you've got great intersection analysis that You're gonna get those street crossings down, so don't even worry. You're gonna get it all down.
Why would we even say line and street crossing in the same sentence?
We don't worry about it. I know her.